Hello guys, KP Shamino here with a new video for Fishing Planet, and I'm still on the test server, therefore I got so much money. So when this goes live tomorrow, this is gone, so this account is gone too. It's just a server to test stuff, if people are wondering how I got so much money. In this video, I'm going to talk about something very important. So the ocean map update in Japan, you will get 3 ocean boats. That are the boats that you only can use in the new map. So you cannot use any other boats in the map, only the ocean boats. And what I'm going to do is, I'm going to compare them and I'm going to give you guys feedback. Because one is a rental boat, so that's free for everybody, you can just rent it with in-game currency. And the other 2 are from DLC packs. We will have 2 DLC packs that will come tomorrow, a big one and a little bit a smaller one, but each DLC pack will have a boat. So we are going to start in this video with the rental boat. So I'm just going to Japan now, and I'm going to show you guys the rental boat. So I did all the missions, you will see them tomorrow, with the rental boat. So you can do it, there is not a problem. The missions are going to allow you to upgrade the boat, because the rental boat is broken at the start and you will upgrade it by doing the missions. That's what's going to happen. So let's have a look to the settings for the rental boat. So you guys can see it here. If you come here, you don't have a pack. So most of the time that means that you leveled until here, to level 83. You can see here. What are you going to get for the rental boat? So it's going to cost 10,000 currency a day. That's a joke. You will make millions and millions in this area, so that's not a problem. So the maximum speed is 20 knots. So it will be the lowest in speed for all the boats. Is that a problem, the speed? It's really strange, but not really. I never had a problem that I thought, okay, yeah, a couple of times. I need to say I had a couple of times in a mission at the start that I thought by myself, damn, I need to go far, it takes some time and all that stuff. But once that you go to a position, you can put navigation buoys out. You can just teleport to that position right away. Of course, they got to cool down. You need to pay bait coins, 8 bait coins to keep using it. But most of the time it was okay. Because if you go to a position, you will fish for a longer time than the CD. So the speed is not really that important in my opinion on the boats in this area because of the navigation buoy. Then the fish storage, that's another story. So on the rental boat you got 800 kilograms. Think by yourself, that's not so much. I need to say that I filled my boat one time and that was for the mission. I think if everybody got access to the ocean map, and it will be, let's say, 10, 20, 30,000 people, I think at some point what I see happening is that we will get very close with optimized farming to, let's say, 1000 kilogram every real life hour. So this can be problematic for fishing. That's true. So I'm just saying that at the start it's not going to be a very big problem. And if you got bait coins, you can forward the time, but 800 kilogram is a little bit less on the rental boat. Not now, but later on if we min-max it. Then the other things, maximum seats. So you got 2, that means that you can be with 2 people on the boat, and then you got 4 rod holders, you can see it here. So every person got 2 rod holders, you can just put like a rod in it, and you can keep 1 rod in the hand too. I'm going to talk about that. I did a lot of trolling. And I need to say that the rod holders, you don't need to have a lot of them. I can say I fished for tuna. The thing is, in this area the fish fights. So most of the time you're fighting a fish. I need to say to you guys that most of the time I troll with 1 rod on the very big fish. Because you simply don't have the time. So if you got 2 bites on the 2 rods, you need to choose to take 1. You can probably jiggle around, but you need to understand that even on the heaviest setup, you will fight some fish, decent fish, 5 to 10 minutes. You don't have the chance to take the other rod. So it does not depend that much how many rod holders you got. If of course you got a lot of friends, it depends how many places you got. So I would buy this boat or the next boat or the other boat, depending on how many friends you got and with how many people you want to fish, and for the fish storage. But the rod holders, they can put 7 on it, it's just the same like 2. You can simply not use them. Maybe if you go for smaller fish, that's possible. That's a possibility. But what I saw was going for smaller fish is a lot harder. The tuna, the marlin, they bite really well on trolling. The other fish, they don't bite that good on trolling. So that's what I want to say to you guys. And then the other things, you can see the engine here, how big it is. And then the maximum single fish weight is important too. It's only 150 kilogram on the rental boat. I will show you guys right away the leaderboard that we got at the moment, and you need to remember the leaderboard. So if you don't want to spoiler, don't watch now, but you need to know what is the weight of the fish in this area, because it's going to depend what you're going to buy, what DLC pack, what boat you're going to buy. So it's very important. So this is the leaderboard at the moment with the biggest fish. So if you go here, you can see, here is the monster fish. Here you can see the trophy Pacific bluefin tuna. That's the biggest fish that we can catch at the moment. So you guys can already see there are a lot of fish that are higher than the maximum single weight of the rental boat. So you can see it here. So you cannot keep all those fish, by the way, you need to release them. That does not mean that you don't get the experience. So if you release a fish in the game, you still get the experience. You will still get the leaderboard. So I tested it in Lone Star. So there was no leaderboard for Lone Star on the test server. I went to caught fish and I released them and they still were in the leaderboard. But you cannot sell them. So you cannot get money from them because you cannot keep them in your fish tank. That's what I want to say. So money is not really a problem in this area. So you guys can decide yourself. I'm not going to say what you need to do. I can only say with a 150 kilogram tank, you need to release a lot of fish. Now I'm going to talk about the next boat, and that's the first DLC pack. And I will show you guys that boat, how it looks and how it works too. I'm going to do it with this boat too. That you got a little bit an impression how it goes. You will have it right away too. Yeah, not right away, because if you don't buy a pack, you need to level up first. So you can see this boat, the window is a little bit dirty, but I like this boat. Why? Because I can, during trolling, I can see my rods really well. The other boats, they are high. So you can see it here. You can see a little bit less good the birds and the hotspots and all that stuff, the jumping tuna. But at the end, this boat delivered. Like I said, I fished the entire testing on the server, and that's now for a week, I think 30 hours. And I never had a problem with it. Of course, you can see here the fish sonar. That will come a little bit later if you do all the missions. So now I'm going to show you guys. Okay, the next boat that I'm going to show you guys is the first DLC pack. And this will be probably the less expensive of the 2 DLC packs that you can buy tomorrow. So it's this boat, the Sanctum Fishing Yacht. So you can buy it with this DLC. Ocean Voyager pack. You will see it here. So let's have a look. Here it is. So I'm going now to Japan. And I'm going to show you guys the settings of this boat. And once again, my thoughts. It's a little bit the same like before. It's not a lot is changing. And then I'm going to show you guys how it behaves on the water and how it looks. That's very important too, I think. So this is the boat. So first of all, I'm not sure that I can see it here. No, I cannot see it here. I probably need to have a look at it here. Can I hover over it? So, okay, so durability, okay, that's not really a problem. This one is going to do 25 knots. That's 5 knots more than the rental boat. It's a little bit faster. And then the fish storage is 1200 kilogram. Like I said, I think this is going to cover, even if we min-max the weight, this is going to cover everything. It's a very fine boat. Fish storage is okay. I will say it's okay. I don't think that you're ever going to have a problem with the fish storage. Then the maximum seats are 3. So that's one person more than the rental boat. So you can have 6 rod holders. But I already told you guys what I think about the rental boat. It all depends how many friends you got. Fishing with 2 rods or even with 3 rods, 2 on the rod holder, 1 in the hand, is very difficult if you go for the tuna. Because they simplify too much. It all depends how many friends you have. Then we see the length, how big it is, and then the engine. And then this boat is going to give a max single weight of 250 kilogram. So if you buy this boat, you guys, 250 kilogram, I'm going to the leaderboard once again. You will see that you cannot keep still, you cannot keep in this fish tank the grouperzilla. So you need to release it. And some of the Trophy Pacific Bluefin Tuna you cannot keep either. Because you can see they got a very big range. So you can see that we got one that is 200 kilogram, but the biggest one at the moment is 266. So if you got the Trophy Pacific Bluefin Tuna that is bigger than 250 kilogram, with this boat you cannot keep it. So that's what I want to say. So let's have a look now to this boat. I like this boat a lot. It's like a better version of the rental boat, and you still can see your rods really good. So you can see it here. You can see the rods good. You can see through the window too. This is not dirty. So this is a boat that I like a lot. The only problem is that I cannot keep all the fish. I would say, for me personal, this is the best boat. It's 25 knots is more than enough. I'm not that high, I can see my rods. If I had friends, I can invite them. So this works really well. I can show you guys this really quick. No, this is for me my favorite. And you can see here, the rod holders are on the side too. So that's the only boat that I think that got rod holders like this. So this makes it really easy. So if I'm going to troll, so, and here you can see it. You can see really well when you got the bite. The next boat you will see that's going to be a little bit more complicated. I can see my 2 rods. The only rods that you cannot see really good are those in the middle. Because I cannot turn my head like Chucky, the doll. Otherwise I could see them a lot. You can see it maybe here, but not if you zoom in. So this was the first DLC boat, and now I'm going to show you guys the biggest boat and probably the biggest DLC too. And that's the last boat that I'm going to show you guys. Okay guys, and the last boat, and this is the biggest boat that you can buy. So this is from a DLC too. So it's called the Volans Fishing Yacht, and you will find him in this DLC. So in the Japan Odyssey pack, you can see it here. Where did it go, the boat? At the top probably. Here it is. So you can see it here. We are going to have a look at him. Here we go. So this is the one that you see here. No, this is a small one. This is the one that we just showed. Looks really cool with this picture. So let's have a look to this boat. What are the settings? Because this is like the biggest boat. Everything is the highest on this boat. So you will see it right away. It looks really good too. Very big boat, this one. So if we have a look to the settings for this boat. So you can see durability the highest. Maximum speed to 30 knots. That's 10 knots more than the rental boat. 200 kilogram fish storage. So that's a lot. If you fill that, I think, what was it? I think you need to look at 200. I think if you fill this, you are very close to 1 million currency. That's a lot of money. Then maximum seats, 1 more than the previous one. You can have 4 people on it, 8 rod holders. But once again, I'm going to say to you guys, it depends how many friends you got. So if you got a lot of friends, this is the boat that you need to have. Otherwise, you will lose a lot of friends because you simply cannot invite them. Then the next one is just how big it is. Then the weight is, of course, the highest. It got the most horsepower too. And then this one got 300 kilogram. This is the only boat that you can keep all the fish. 300 kilogram. If you go back to the leaderboard, you can see here everything on the leaderboard is less than 300 kilogram. So you can, with this boat, this is the only boat that you never need to release fish. So this is the boat. And then we are going to have a look at the boat. You can see this boat got one special ability, that the steering wheel is high. And I'm not really a big fan of this. For the simple reason so I will show you guys it. For the simple reason, if I'm trolling, it's harder to see the rods. You can zoom, but you can never zoom on your rods. So, but it's just a personal taste. It does not matter a lot because you still can see it, but you know, the previous boat, you could zoom a lot better. Another thing, what is so good, that you are sitting so high, you can see the birds a lot better. The overview on the area is a lot easier with this one. Like, now I can see, okay, there is a navigation buoy, let's go to there. There are birds, probably a hotspot. So that's the surplus. So, what I want to say is to you guys, so all the boats, there are three things that are important. That is, first, do you want to keep all the fish? Then you need to buy, if the answer is no, you can just go with the rental boat. The other one, how many friends do you got? Very important for the rod holders. And how big is the fish tank? That are the three things that are important. The speed is going to be probably important too, but not that much compared to the other three, in my opinion. That was it, guys. Thanks for watching. Have fun tomorrow. I hope this helps you with buying which pack you want to buy. And I see you guys in next video. Bye bye.